Joining me right now to break it all down, what kind of fallout, if any, there is for the president. We have Fox News' senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, good to see you.
Good to be with you, Trish.
Wow, they're going back. He's 3 years old. They say you got the equivalent of 200 grand.
Well, look,
I don't know how that's a 3-year-old's fault, but
I think there's a couple of issues here. One, they want to challenge the president's often repeated assertion that the only financial help he got from his father was a $1 million loan, which he says he paid back with interest. According to the Times analysis, it was a combination of loans and gifts, which in today's dollars is $413 million. But Christina put her finger on what the Times says is an act of fraud. Now, I don't know if this happened. If it happened the way the Times says it happened, it's a very serious allegation of criminal tax fraud. The statute of limitations for all crimes has long expired.
Okay.
But there is a way that the state of New York can start the clock running for a clawback, because what they want is two things. The state of New York wants to embarrass and expose the president by getting their hands on his tax returns, and they want money from him. So that's what they will try to do. Will they succeed? I don't know. I mean, you have a state administration that has a lot of animus towards the president.
Let me go back to the statute of limitations, though. I mean, so...
Civil or criminal now?
Well, both.
Okay. Criminal statute of limitations cannot be tinkered with. The civil statute of limitations has something called the discovery rule, which in plain English means if you committed a fraud and successfully hid the fraud, then the statute of limitations doesn't start to run until the fraud was exposed.
Okay, so they're saying because of this article, it's now been quote-unquote exposed.
If the Cuomo administration can get a New York State Supreme Court justice to accept that argument, then the statute of limitations for clawing back, that is, for getting from him taxes that he didn't pay, and even taxes that his father didn't pay because he inherited a portion of the father's estate, that statute of limitations would begin running yesterday.
Call me a cynic, but is this in any way an attempt to get him to reveal his tax filings?
I think it probably is. I mean, his public adversity with the New York Times is notorious. It was the New York Times that published a shred of a tax document that he filed in the 90s, which showed a $1 billion carryover loss. He lost $1 billion in 1 year. He was able to carry it over for 10 years and therefore pay no taxes in any of those years. Perfectly lawful. Perfectly lawful, but it appears scandalous. Wait a minute, he made all this money in 1 year, he doesn't pay taxes. So they have been after his taxes for a long time. My guess is that they soundly consulted legal and tax experts on this before they went with it, because this is the most serious allegation of unlawful behavior of a pre-presidential Donald Trump that I have seen.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, I made the point earlier today, and I think this is valid, that politically speaking, people don't really care. Politically speaking, people don't care whether, you know, his father gave him $1 million loan or $400 million. They would look at that and say, still, you know, he's successful in his own right. But that's the politics of it. Legally, it's another story.
Legally, it's another story. And emotionally, it's another story, because he has prided himself on being the product of his own hard work. If that argument can be undermined, it will hurt him, and maybe that's what the Times wants to do.
I really question who's going to ever want to run for office these days. Between what the New York Times is doing to him, between what we're watching with Judge Kavanaugh and his family, I mean, the hits keep on coming. It's a tough time to be in public office.
Will wrote a piece the other day saying we have hit a new low. That was a week ago. It's even lower today than when he wrote the piece.
I don't know. It's like quicksand, right?
Yes.
Judge, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good to see you. All right.